Welcome you guys and welcome to another show Shenanigans. I'm Andy Duncan, as you all know. Guys, we have a lot to talk about. Where I've been, why I've not been uploading, what went wrong with the MK7, and all these type of questions. And a lot of guys has been inboxing me, asking me, what is the service cost on a GTI or on any sports type of vehicles? Is it cheap? Is it expensive? How is the services going on the car? How much the service cost? And all these types of questions. And today we will basically cover all these questions and tell you how much it will cost to service a GTI, how much it costs if an engine like this blows up. I basically had the story of replacing or fixing my car about a year and a half ago, and the cost of these motors are very expensive. It costs around about 60 to 90 to almost 100,000 rand to basically either rebuild your engine with forged parts or basically to replace your motor. It's better basically for me in the option of basically forging the motor and know your motor is strong and you can handle basically the type of boost you want to run on the car. So today we'll basically just talk about the MK7, what you can basically expect about servicing, the maintenance work on the car, and just all the type of questions that you maybe have. So if you have questions, do comment down below and ask all your questions and I will be coming back to you guys. So sit back, relax and enjoy this video. And so a lot of guys also been asking, like, what is the common flaws of when you do have an i38 and you have a forged motor? Problems I've been running into lately is like your PCV valve. Your PCV valves on those cars are really pathetic. It doesn't last. And a lot of guys normally goes to oil CAT scans, but it's quite costly. An oil CAT scan for a MK7 is about 14,000 rand. Yes, you won't be having the problem of replacing your PCV valve, but 14,000 rand is not small change basically to have no like rough idling or white smoke or that type of things that can occur with your PCV valve going. And then something else, like I normally service my car every 8,000 or to 10,000 kilometers. I service my car, so that can also be costly if you basically do the cost in a year. I don't drive so much, but when I do drive, I normally drive like what, 15,000 or 10,000 Ks in a year. I don't think that is a lot of Ks. A lot of guys drives about 20 to 30 or 40 or 50,000 Ks in a year and basically has to do 2 or 3 services in the year. But there's some minor stuff on the cars that can be costly and that you have to fork out if you want to maintain these type of vehicles. Owning this car also comes with some cost of maintenance, servicing, and yes, when you do purchase this type of car, you have to take note of all these things before purchasing a car like this. Otherwise, you can run into a lot of problems by buying this car, but you can't maintain it. That's what normally happens where you see guys selling these cars where they can't fix it or they can't bear the cost these type of cars as when they do have them. So do just check out for that. Guys, to come to a basic oil service on a MK7 GTI. So this is now basically if you go to a Midas or a Goldwagen or any of the guys that normally sells car parts. So there's 2 different types of oils that I personally run on this car. Is basically your Magnetec oil, your 10W40, or you can use like your liquid moly oil on this car. A can of that oil basically goes from 7 to 1,000 to 1,200 rand. Then it's basically like your oil sump plug and basically like your filter. That's, I normally go buy also genuine by VW. That's about 400 rand. So that's just for the parts, guys. That's, you're looking about 1,516 just for your oil filter, your plug, and basically your oil. Then that's excluding if you pay basically for the servicing your car by RMI approved agent or a AA approved agent. That's gonna set you back another like 800 to 1,500 rand depending on the rates and how long they take to do the service. Then you get to your DSG oil service. Your DSG oil service, only the oil is about 2,100 rand depending on where you're gonna buy the oil. If you sometimes do buy the oil genuine, it even can cost you more. Then you also still have to buy your filter and basically your plug when you basically must now redo your oil when you do your service on your gearbox. So for your gearbox service, you're also looking about with the servicing of the DSG, you're looking at about roughly between 3.5 to 4K just to do that type of service as well, depending on how long the service agents also will take. Then if you come to minor bits and tweaks that I basically had to fix on the car, like sometimes the fan of those cars gives problems, so I basically had to redo my fan or buy a totally different new fan for the car. I know by VW just the one fan is about 12k for one fan, guys. So I basically went the route of going to Volkswagen and just replacing my whole fan. That cost around about 9,500 rand for just the fan. That's also excluding the work that has to be done on the car. Guys, I'm not giving you all these numbers to think I'm rich. I'm not rich. I do an honest living and I basically work my bum off every day. So that is just some of the stuff basically we have to think about if you drive a car like this. Then it's still the running cost of tires, there's still the running cost of petrol that you have to throw in, there's still the running cost of if something does break on the car that you have to replace. So all these things you need to take in consideration. Also replacing your brake pads. Your brake pads on these cars, I got a quote now that because my brake pads I almost have to redo, and the brake pads on the car alone for front and back on the, I think it's EBC yellow stuff, is about 4 to 5,000 rand for front and rear. So that's also costly if you don't take all these costs into consideration. So when you do purchase a car like this, do check out all the prices. Do make sure you will be able to afford the car, because why is no use of buying your dream car but you can only drive your dream car for a certain while or 3 or 4 months. Then it's not. Guys, so when you own a car like this, or any type of car or performance car for the matter of fact, do make sure that you will be able to keep the car on the road, do the servicing and all of these type of stuff that comes along with these type of cars. Yes, if you have the car and it's in a service plan or maintenance plan, or even a plan that you have by your relevant party like your VW or Toyota or BMW, anything like that matter, just make sure that you stick to the rules, that you don't at the end of the day do get a bill for doing something that you were not supposed to do. So just be careful when you have a car like this. I know of all of us have a dream to own a car like a MK7 GTI, 7.5 GTI, or R, or M2, or M3, or any car for that matter of fact. But at the end of the day, we must know and think with a calm head, because at the end of the day, the bills can stack up very quickly if you don't make sure what you're doing and how you're doing, or how you're going about your business when owning a type of car like this. Yes guys, there is currently a airbag light on the car, but there's coming a video out very soon why that light is there and something that will maybe change here. So do keep out a look for that, and do put on your post notification, and if you're not subscribed yet, do subscribe to the channel. Let's make the circle bigger and grow to infinity and beyond. So yeah guys, we come to the conclusion of this machine, and basically the maintenance, the servicing, if you don't look after your car will not look after you. And a car's like your body, you have to maintain it and you have to take care of your body. The same like a car. If you don't service the car regularly, if you don't look after your car, if you don't be like yo, I have to do this, I have to take care of this, then your car will fail you. But if you look after your car, and then your car will be basically looking after you. So I hope this video brings a lot of daylight when you want to drive a MK7 or any performance type of vehicles, that you maybe have more insight of what you basically are putting yourself into and the money and the cost of running these type of cars, guys. So if you're not subscribed yet, do smash the subscribe button. Let's grow the channel to infinity and beyond. I really want to be on that 6,000 subscriber mark and be maybe on 10-20,000 subscribers. I think with 10,000 subscribers we can be at the end of the year, and I'm pretty excited to bring a new chapter to Shenanigans. We're gonna do a build on the channel. I will be introducing the owner of the car very soon, and I'm pretty excited to have this build on Shenanigans, basically taking the motor out, putting the new pistons in, building the motor up, tuning the car. I'm pretty excited for this new chapter on Shenanigans. So if you're not subscribed yet, do smash the subscribe button. It's totally free. Look after yourselves, protect yourselves, have a good week. Peace out guys.